Okay, this video is going to cover the islands that you actually don't do in the story mode that do exist. These islands are not part of any quest. There's no quest leading to them. There's chests on them and enemies to kill that you can get experience points off of. Now, I had already started recording this video, but my phone was saving it to the internal memory. So I'm going to have to start all over because it ran out of space apparently. So I just kind of want to show you where I'm at and start this again. So I'm gonna get back to my personal teleport real quick. Now that island off to the right there doesn't have anything on it, so it's pointless in even going over there. But starting from my personal teleport, because there is no actual teleport on this island, so I put one here when I did this island. Unfortunately, I already did everything as far as enemies go and chests. But I am going to show you the chest on this island. So basically where we're at right now is in between Bayan and New Ashos. We're on a small island that looks like this. If you shrink the map, there's the Savannah Eremos and there's New Ashos. Now I've also run around this whole island up here again on this account. I will never do that again because this is the second time I did it. Luckily this time I used water walking and ran around the whole damn thing instead of using my boat. Because the last time I did it, I used the boat, and that took hours. I mean, it took like 8 hours to go all the way around that whole island. But anyway, where I have all the X's are pretty much where you want to go. Anywhere there's not X's, or like this whole area here, all the way around, you don't want to go there. I mean, on the big island, the only areas you want to focus on are here to down around here and up here. Anything this way will just time consume you and waste your time. All there is a couple of wolves and stuff along the shoreline. You can't go in any further than what I did because it will automatically say that you went off the trail and kick you back out. So you're not able to do any of this inner part here. So don't even worry about that. You just basically can do the coastline. There is a secret village in here, right here, where all these X's are. This is also a town, but there's no enemies in it, and there's quite a few, chests and storage things. So basically, starting on this small island, I'm going to really quick just run you through this. This is only going to take a minute. I've already killed all the Vidon. This is a good way to get, extra items if you want to break them down or sell them or whatever. It's also a good way to get some extra experience points that you won't get if you don't come over here. Because you won't get it. I mean, now as far as that big island goes, I know you saw a lot of teleports, but there's really only 2 there. A lot of those are my personal ones. Now down in here you have Vidon that are going to attack you, and you're also going to have a chest that's going to be behind here. So you're going to want to grab the chest, which I already did. And then you can come this way, you can go down in here, and then you have this area. There's nothing really important in here, there's no chest or anything, so I wouldn't even worry about that area. Now, coming over here, you're going to have more Vidon that are going to pop up out of the ground, kill them. They'll be random. I mean, there's some here. When you come here to this intersection, you're going to have at least 3 Vidon that'll come up, maybe 4. Kill them. And then you're going to want to come up here. And, okay, do not jump down there because there's nothing down there. But across the gap there, that whole section there, it does have a few enemies. Vidon wise, but it does not have any chest, so I'm not even going to bother going over. It's just a waste of time to do that, and I'm trying to speed this video. So basically we are going to we are going to remove the X because that's where I'm at, and then what we're going to do next is we're going to come down to here. If I'm not mistaken, there's a chest over there too. There should be. There's 2 chests on this island. Okay, so run around this camp and come back up this trail, and you'll have Vidon that'll pop up and attack you. Kill them, get rid of them. Okay, so this is going to take you down here by the water. And as you'll notice, when you run into the trails that run to the beach on this, you'll see little pirate signs that show a cross with skull bones. It's because, or skull with crossbones, I mean. That's because there are enemies on here. It's basically because the Vidon are supposed to be your enemies. Now, along that big island I showed you, there's going to be a mixture of mostly Scapulari. In most areas you go, you're going to be dealing with Scapulari. So, just be prepared to fight them. And I'm trying to find the second chest. I think it's right here. That's a third chest, so because I didn't get that one, and I got two, so I knew there was more than two chests. But as you can see, you know, free items to break down. Okay, so that was two chests. I actually think the other chest is on that other part of the island. Either way, this island's really easy to figure out. There's really nothing really majorly hidden. Yeah. So I mean, I'm just basically showing you the layout. You can come and do whatever you want with it. You'll find everything real quick. Just make sure you cover all the ground as far as trails go, and you'll be able to find all the chests. So, because there's only there's only three of them. I'm not even going to waste my time because I think that that other one is on the second part of the island, and I don't feel like running all the way over there. I just spent a bunch of hours running around that other island, so I'm really not in the mood to, you know, run around on here. Just trying to get this done. Okay, so one more look at the island. Basically, over here you're going to have one chest somewhere in this area. You should find a chest in there. Go grab that, kill the Vidon there, and then this island is good to go. Now we're gonna fast travel up to this island, where I'm gonna show you a bunch of this. Now I'm not gonna run to each location because that's gonna be pointless. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna show you two separate locations and my personal locations. So I'm gonna fast travel. And the first one we're going to go to is a teleport that actually does exist. And this is a real teleport. This is not my personal one. So you will find this. As you can see, it's right there on the ground. This is a Scapulari camp. It has a bunch of Scapulari. There's several chests. There's also this over here. You know, accuracy. So anyway, you can get that. I have all the chests marked. As you can see, there are two chests here. There's going to be one right here, which I already got, and then there's going to be one over here. Okay, so those are the two chests in this location. Now, to really quick draw some stuff out. If you go eastbound or westbound and you follow down the coast here, you'll come here. There is a chest there. As you can see, I put a green X. There's one chest there. And then you come down here along the coast, and there's nothing. So basically now what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel from there to here. So and I'm not going to run through all these areas because they'll take too long, and I just don't feel like doing it. I'm kind of tired. So this chest here, I couldn't get it to open. That's why I wound up putting a personal thing here. As you can see, it is a chest, and it does have the lighting on it, like, you know, that it can be opened. But I don't see a way to open it. So, oh, wait a minute, I just saw something there. Okay, so somehow I just got the option. There we go. So yeah, you can open it right here. That's not an easy one to get. You have to have it just right. Okay, so ugh. Okay, so this chest is annoying.
Wait, have you been drinking again?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, well, I don't smell the alcohol.
I've curtailed my partying since last
Okay, that's how you're gonna have to open it.
Okay, because you
like that.
of it. I have two beautiful models standing in front of me, but I only have one photo in my hands, and this photo represents the beauty that is still in the running towards becoming America's next top model.
On anything below improved lock, I pick it myself, but on anything like master lock, I let the game pick because I don't feel like trying to, because I've tried and tried and tried, and it don't give you enough time, and I'm not gonna rush. Let's see, what did I get? Okay, so anyway, from here, you're gonna have that chest there, and then over here, which is directly across from there, you're gonna have 3 chests. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna skip those. I'm not gonna go to those. Now up here, I'm going to go to this location because look how many X's. That's a lot of chests. So we're gonna fast travel there. As you can see, we're gonna bypass these chests, which are along the coast there, and come up here. This is a town, but there's no enemies in it, and there's no people either. It's like an abandoned ghost town with just stuff sitting in it. It's kind of like they kind of wanted to use this for the game, but decided not to. So, you know, as you can see, there's buildings. They do have stuff in them. Like over here, there's a chest. Right here, you have that chest, and then you also have another chest right down here. And then you're gonna come this way. Up in here, you'll have like this dresser, this chest. I don't think, or there's two dressers in here. There's that, and that, and then you have a chest. So there's 5 in this one building. Okay, so that's why there's so many X's marked here. Then we're gonna come down here, and I don't remember. I think there's stuff in here. There is stuff in here. Okay, so we have this chest here, and then there's nothing in there. Okay, and then coming up in over here, you have this chest, and you have this dresser, and this chest. You know, so just basically run around and you'll find them all. Just make sure you hit each house, because they all have chests in them. I think there's a chest over here too, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe not. No, there isn't. Maybe it's over here.
Hey, were you invited to Friendsgiving? Or were you not invited?
There it is. Okay, so and then there's that. That covers this ghost village, so we're gonna skip now. Let me see. Okay, so now that we've covered that, right over here you only have 1 chest, so I'm not even gonna go to it. And then you're gonna come way to hell over here. Now over here, be ready to fight, because you can teleport here, and this will teleport you directly into the middle of this tower thing. I already killed all the Vidon here, but I'm going to tell you this before you go there. If you do not know what you're doing, and you are not strong enough, don't even try to go there. You will get killed. There's like 30 Vidon, or at least 30 Vidon, and a lot of them are using magic spells. They will totally annihilate you. I mean, I killed them all because I am a god on here with my character, with my magic, but you don't want to just come here to come here. So I'd be definitely higher level and be ready to, or make sure you have plenty of life, etc., because they're all over. I mean, there are so many Vidon here. It's ridiculous. It's worse than the online chapters. I mean, there's at least 30. I've never even counted them. I just know that there's so many of them. It's like I was overweight with all the stuff I picked up off them. I can carry 730 pounds. You know, and that teleport does exist. That's the other teleport on this island that exists. The rest of them I put there. You know, so just this one at the top of the map. Now this is going to bring you into right below the thing. This looks like chapter 5 in the online chapters, kind of, because that's exactly what you're going to be dealing with, is a big tower looking thing like this. Except for the difference is unlike the online chapters, you have hella Vidon. I mean, there are so many of them, it's ridiculous as hell. There's numerous chests in here that you can find. Just run around and scroll around it, you'll find all the chests. I mean, how many are there anyway? I marked them all, so you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there should be about 7 chests in this area. Plus, all the Vidon will give you experience points. So just run around all the towers, clear them off. It's a little more difficult than the online chapter because you do have to jump at some spots in order to get to certain locations, and you have to do some weird type jumping stuff. In fact, I would even recommend having the jumping spell. That way, if you miss, you don't die. I mean, as long as you have your jumping spell on, you can jump off the top of this and you won't die. It won't even affect your life. But like right here, you're going to want to use the jumping spell to jump. There's 3 chests over there, and you can see 2 right there, and then there's 1 right there. You can't really see it, but it's right there up against the thing. And then you got the platforms there. There'll be a Vidon on every single one of them. You're gonna have a crap load, like I said. This is a pretty cool area because it's not, it's kind of like they almost wanted to include this in the game as far as like this was gonna be a quest or something, but they never used it. Just like that town. I think that's what's going on here. Is these were supposed to become part of the game, and then they were too lazy or something and never got back to it. So it just sits here. A lot of people don't know that because a lot of people don't waste their time selling or whatever. I really don't like to sell. I hate that thing because it takes forever. But especially when you try to sail around the island, that's why I used water walking to get around. There are several of the what are they called? There's several of these things. I can't think right now. The altars. Alright, there's like this accuracy one right here. And then you also have some more on the way in. Now we're coming inside out. When you get here, you're going to come from this way. You're going to come from the ocean and inward. There's going to be a bunch of Vidon in here. And if I'm not mistaken, when you first enter this area, you'll be dealing with Scapulari. The first couple enemies will be Scapulari, and then when you get further inland, it'll be Vidon. So Vidon are like the more powerful Varn that have the staffs and stuff. Here's a power that increases your willpower, or an altar. Now we're getting out towards the ocean area. This is where the Scapulari will be. Maybe they are Vidon. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think a couple, though, for sure are Scapulari, which are the water creature things that you can summon. And there is a chest in here. Don't bypass it. I mean, it's not really hard to miss. It's right here. So make sure you get that. There is another chest up here on the top of this hill beyond this accuracy altar. So make sure you get this too. You'll actually have a couple Scapulari up here and kill them, and then you'll be able to come over here and grab this chest. So I mean, there's quite a bit of stuff you'll be missing if you don't come over and explore this. But hopefully this video will help to speed things up because you won't have to go around the other half of the island. Because believe me, even running with stamina restore and water walking, it still takes a couple hours to go all the way around the whole island if you want to hit everything, so, and that's without killing all the wolves and stuff. I mean, I didn't stop and kill all the wolves. I didn't do any of that because that was a waste of my time because they just come back anyway and they're not worth the experience points. So next we're gonna draw in right here. You're gonna have one chest there with a couple Scapulari guarding it. I think it's like 2. You're also going to have one chest here with a couple Scapulari, or maybe it's 1, maybe it's 2, and that's about it. And then once you get down over here, you're going to need to sail over here. The reason I haven't got over here is because I spaced that out when I was doing it, and I don't feel like bringing my boat all the way back from New Ashos because I parked it back at the docks over here, and I don't feel like sailing all the way the hell back over there just to go do that island. I will say this though, as you can see, there are roads on it. You know, that's how you can tell that you're gonna explore it. The roads and stuff. There are a bunch of Vidon on this island. There is a cage area where there's a bunch of like cages. I think it's in this area here, where there'll be a bunch of like cages and a bunch of Vidon. You know, and there's just all kinds of weird stuff. So you can run and check that out. And that's about it. I mean, you're not gonna find anything else that I didn't show. So I hope this helps you and helps you to get everything and get extra items. You know, I can show you what I have on me because most of the stuff I have on me I picked from either chest or from killing the Vidon or the Scapulari. Because when I came over here, I didn't have nothing on me other than what I'm wearing, and that was it. You know, and my sword, my Luciander sword. So I got, I broke down a lot of the stuff because my weight was too high. But you know, this is all stuff that I picked up. Nuri's garment, I already had that, so don't just ignore those two. The leather barn boots and Nuri's garment, because I had just done the necromancy quest to get that, just to get necromancy up to 100. But all these weapons and stuff I got over here. All these earth staffs, you know. And speaking of which, I'm gonna really quick break them down, because the only ones or the only staff I'm keeping is this one here, which is my main staff. I need to increase that skill to use it, so I'll have to wait till I do the I'll have to wait till I do the pirates add-on, and then I'll upgrade it some more. But as you can see, my earth staff's actually pretty powerful. At 632, the max you can get it is 820, so blunt damage. And I also have pirate crystals added to it. Speaking of which, I wanted to check and see if there was, yeah, see there's, what the heck, I didn't know you could mix crystals. If I'd known that, huh. See, now it won't let me do it. Why did it let me do that one then? I don't get it. You can mix frost with fire, I guess? You can mix any of them with fire. I'm gonna put a death one then. No, I'm gonna put an earth. Yeah, let's do death. See, so. And that's what we're gonna do. Now it's gonna do 200 death. It does 200 death instead of fire. That's weird. So anyway. You know, that's just the basics, and as you can see, I got a bunch of attribute crystals. I bought them off mages, and I still got $233,000. I've got a bunch of elements. You know, and mind you, this is an offline play, and this is without using the 2 world sheets. Now, one more thing I did want to show you real quick that I just remembered, so I can just get it covered in this video, so I don't have to make another video, is this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to really quick fast travel to the savannah, anywhere. Let me draw it in a little bit. Jeez Louise. Turn rapid fire on. Okay, so let me just come over to buying. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit the game and restart it. And that's going to make the grass come back. And I'm going to show you how to remove the grass. It is not a cheat, it's a debug feature. So it will allow you to make it so that you have this. So you basically have pretty much, you can see everything. Like you can see where all your herbs are, where all the enemies are, and you don't have the grass distracting you or blocking you. So that's pretty much all that's going to do. But I'm gonna get over here to an area where it's going to be pretty much grassy. Okay, so here we go. What's going to happen is I'm going to save the game right here. After I go and beat chapter 7, I'm going to go play all the online chapters real quick. With I'm going to create a new online character, level 1, and run through and just do all 7 chapters to get that trophy. Once I do, I will have the platinum for the 3rd time on this account. I do have the platinum on both my Nelson AK account and my Hot Shots Nelson account. As you can see, there's my Hot Shots Nelson, and there's my Nelson AK account. Both of them have 100% trophies, so let me scroll down and there's my Nelson AK. So we're going to compare trophies real quick and just show you. As you can see, I got 23 platinums on this account right now. This will probably be changing really soon, but
Plus, the controversial Keystone XL pipeline is one step closer to a reality tonight. The president discusses the plan that would run oil from Canada to the Gulf Coast.
And a preview of tonight's Friday night flights. We're in the second round of the playoffs.
Check it out. 2014 Ford F-150. Looks great, but let's build one for me. I need a 4x4 with plenty of power. Back here, I'll be pulling my boat. Add some chrome, 18s, oops, fog lamps.
see, my Nelson AK account's up to level 15 at 17%. And as you're going to see here in a second, I have 100% on 2 Worlds 2 on Nelson AK. And I have had that since like last year, over a year ago. In fact, we're not even going to wait for it to load. I'm just going to do this real quick. If it's going to let me. There it goes. As you can see, I got the platinum on 2 Worlds 2 on August 12, 2013 on Nelson AK. So, and I have every trophy there is on Nelson AK. I mean, as you can see, even the add-on ones. So, you know, that's that one. My Nelson AK account's got so many flipping games loaded on it, it's ridiculous. It takes forever to load this. And that's the one thing I do hate about checking this account. And it's not going to let me leave right away. Because it's still loading crap. The playroom, I don't even know what the heck the playroom is. Or how that even got my trophies. That's obviously a game I have. I don't know what it is though. See, and there it goes. It just loaded the 2 Worlds 2.
The 2015 Subaru Forester. Built to be there for your family. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Come on.
A fight over 2 bottles of beer left a pair of convenience store owners injured in Beaverton. Check out the surveillance video from that struggle. According to police, Solomon Yamane Berhe took the beer and tried to enter the exit, but one owner stopped him, called the other over to help. At one point, the owner wrestled the man right out of his clothes. He later came back to get them. Officers found the man running from the store. He's facing a list of charges, including robbery and resisting arrest.
The U.S. Senate is preparing to vote on the controversial
Come on.
XL pipeline. Pipeline would transport oil from Canada.
It's ridiculous how long it takes to load a list of flipping written trophies. It's not like I'm loading a game. I mean, you're loading trophies. I've just got that many games on Nelson AK.
On whether he should veto it. President Obama discussed the pipeline at an event in Burma.
It is providing the ability of Canada to pump.
Now, as you can see, Skyrim right there. I've platinumed on all 3 of my accounts, and I got 100% on it. That's my favorite game out of all games. That's way better than 2 Worlds 2 ever has been. And as you can see, I platinumed Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 on Nelson AK and Hot Shots Nelson. I'm not even going to compare trophies with Hot Shots Nelson because of this crap. Come on.
And Matt's here now to tell us about our weekend. It is cold out there.
You know what? I'm not even going to wait for it to finish loading. I'm so sick of that crap. I'm just going to quit the game and reload it.
A beautiful sunset once again from our Pacific City Sky Camp. Notice those low clouds offshore, and that's about all.
That will exit to compare trophies.
Moving from north to south as north and actually easterly winds are kicking in. Then there's this sky show. Watch this area right here. This is where the Christmas tree came in on a big truck. Here it comes and gets hoisted up and put in place. It will be lit, of course, the day after Thanksgiving, as Portland's living room is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. All right, let's check out the temperatures again.
Come on.
It's chilly. It's down to 26 in Hillsborough right now, and in Scapulari, 25 in Vancouver. Trying feels a little warmer because it's a little windier.
See, now it wants me to install the update, which is 1.03. I'm gonna hit circle to skip that. I'll install that later when I go to do the add-on. Okay, so now we're gonna continue the game right here, and you're gonna see that there's gonna be grass. I'm gonna remove the grass. This is really easy to do. It will not block your trophies. It's not a cheat. It just helps you to see better, so you can do things a lot quicker and don't have to worry about what's hiding in the grass or whatever. It's just, it makes the game so much easier to collect herbs. Like, as you can see, I got grass now, and it makes it hard to see where your herbs are that you use for your alchemy, like running over here. So the way that we're going to get rid of the grass is, watch this. Hold L1 and R1 at the same time. So hit L1, R1, press start, up, start, down, and you'll get a menu that looks like that. When you get that, type in engine, grass user distance, 0. Okay, so that's how it's going to look. Engine, grass user distance, and then a space, and then 0. Then when you enter that, it's going to say engine grass user distance that is equals 0.000000, and when it does that, all the grass just went bye-bye. And it will do that until you load the game again. So when you quit the game and come back on, it'll automatically have the grass again. But until you quit, it'll stay this way. So that's the quickest way to make the game so much easier and faster to do. So I hope this video helps you, and good luck on platinuming it and getting everything. So, alright, later.